Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from wherever you're watching this channel. Now, there's something cooking in the US. You'll agree with me after this conversation. I think there's something cooking in the US. Why is it that suddenly all these leaders are in the US? And if not in the US, you find that someone has sent a representative in the US. Now, I want us to focus more on Orengo. And by the way, in this analysis, I'm going to share a video from someone, an upcoming political analyst who has shared some more insight into this issue of Orengo.
Able to know exactly where the governor is. And in fact, it's the governor and the deputy governor.
Look at this. So this story of US and Orengo's poisoning, ladies and gentlemen, I want to share a video from SIAYA County. I think there's something we need to also get from there. And Bernard is going to take us through some of the things he has observed in SIAYA County. But the big question is, why is it that everyone seems to be in the US? Because we were told by Orengo's insider that Orengo is in the US for medical issues, medical related issues, but we have not been told what exactly is the problem. But what has been shared widely is the fact that Orengo could have been poisoned. And we talked about the possibility of cyanide as shared by none other than Maverick Aoko. So before I take you through the video from Bernard, kindly take this opportunity, like this video, subscribe to our channel if you have not subscribed before, and to our existing subscribers, thank you so much for your support. Now, this is what Bernard told us.
Hi everyone, this is Bernard, and I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to YOLENO TV for inviting me at least to say something about the absence of our governor, that is SIAYA County Governor, Mr. Bob Agri James Orengo, governor and the deputy governor. Na ningependa sana hata mimi pia niongelee hili jambo kwa sababu the people of SIAYA County are not getting any services from these two guys who have been away for some time, and their absence has never been communicated properly to the people of SIAYA County. Na mengi yamesemwa kuhusu governor. There are so many issues going on the social media kwamba amepewa sumu, mara ni mgonjwa, and all those sorts of things. My take on this issue is very simple. The leadership of SIAYA County was elected by the people, and therefore I find it very prudent for the leadership, or through its communication lines, to communicate with the people of SIAYA and say something about the absence of the governor and the deputy governor. Hawa watu walichaguliwa na wananchi, na ni vyema sana kwamba wakati ambapo sasa hatuoni uongozi wao kama inaonekana vizuri, ama hatuoni umuhimu ya uongozi wao wakati huu ambao tunaambiwa kwamba hawako ama labda hawaonekani ofisini, ni vyema kwamba that issue should be well communicated to the electorate and especially to the people of SIAYA County, waweze kujua hasa kweli governor wao yuko wapi. I know issues of health ni issues ambazo are so private, but when you are having a state office or you are holding a state office, sometimes it is important that you communicate to the people that you represent or to the people that you lead that you have some issues going on through your communication lines, that we have some issues going on, the governor is sick or blah blah blah. Such kinds of things at least will keep us at least in the know-how, so that we know that surely we have an alien governor, or our governor is maybe somewhere held up somewhere with some personal issues. But it is important sometimes to communicate issues like that. So mimi yangu kwa mambo ambayo yanaendelea kuhusu hii ugonjwa, mambo na sumu, sijua amepewa sumu, vitu kama hizo, I know for a fact that for the last 1 year or so, our governor has been very vocal and have been a very critique of the government that is going on, and especially the broad-based government. Hajakuwa kisupport sana, this broad-based government. Na wakati mwingine unajua governments work differently. Kuna wale ambao wanaweza wakachukulia those criticism positively, na kuna wale ambao huenda wasichukulie positively. So we fear as the people of SIAYA, because the stand that the governor has always had for the last 1 year about this current government and especially the KK government, he has been criticizing this government for not going or not maybe doing the right thing to the people that elected them. So hatuwezi jua if these rumors going on about the governor having been poisoned na mambo kama hayo, hatujui kama saa zingine maybe intelligence is trying to test the waters to know exactly maybe if at all something happens to the governor, then what is the reaction out there? How will the government handle the reaction of the people when they maybe something bad happens to the governor? Unajua government works in so many ways. Wanaweza waka maybe plan something against somebody, something fatal, then before something is being aired out there, they test the waters. They want to see, okay, maybe you can release such information to the media or to the people so that we see the feedback, you see. So vitu kama hizo huwa zinafanyika, but sijasema kwamba sahihi imefanyika kwa sababu ya maybe Orengo is not there ama labda hatumuoni, no, but sometimes such things happen whereby maybe vitu kama hizo zinafanyika. So we fear as the people of SIAYA, and I'm passing this message very clearly to the people of SIAYA and to the leadership of SIAYA, and especially the ODM fraternity where the governor was elected. I want to know personally as Bernard where the governor is, na where is he, na mahali yuko, is he safe, and if maybe he's sick, then that communication should be made to us. Okay, the governor is sick, so that at least tunakaa tukijua kwamba wa governor is sick. But unajua kuweka mtu or somebody just being out there hajulikani yuko wapi na mambo kama hayo, then I think that one sio ulimwengu wa leo. We are not supposed to live like that. We are supposed to be, at least we should know exactly ni nini hasa inaendelea, and especially to the leadership ambao kama hii yetu ya SIAYA lazima tujue ni kwa nini governor yuko wapi, vitu kama hizo, you see. So my message is very clear. I don't want to speculate more about where the governor is, or ni mgonjwa amepewa sumu ama hajapewa sumu, but the information out there is negative. It is not positive. Manake ukisikia mtu amepewa sumu, there's a negative information. So why is it that kwamba information kama hii inatoka kwa mtu ambaye amekuwa very critical about the government of the day? So we are very worried as a Luo people, as Luos kwanza, I can say that one without being tribal, kwamba such things unajua was zinafanyika, na we have lost so many Luos in such an arrangements kama hizo, and therefore I'm saying this one with a lot of hope na strength pia, kwamba tunataka tujue especially kwamba huyu governor. Wait, that's all I can say. Thank you.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this issue of the US is getting me thinking about so much. One of the people who has been opposed to the broad-based arrangement partially is Orengo. Orengo has been trading carefully because you remember the people in Homa Bay County, Luos in Homa Bay County, majority of them, they are pro-government. But some people in SIAYA County, they are anti this government. So that's what has been happening, matters, leadership of the country. Rigathi is in the US. Kalonzo Musyoka sent a representative in the US. Martha Karua went to the US. Matiang'i is in the US. I know that you're understanding something here, ladies and gentlemen. There's something, you see, understanding the politics of Kenya inataka uwe very careful, very keen. And I think there is something going on. If Orengo is indeed poisoned, so then he chose to go to US for the treatment and not China, not India, not any other country, but he chose to go there. And the biggest reason I suspect is because he is sick as portrayed, then people cannot pester him with a lot of information. Most likely he will be going there probably to have some meetings chini ya maji. You wouldn't want to know what happened because he was sick. We were told that he had gone there for medical attention. So how would you go to someone's bed, mtu ni mgonjwa na muuliza maswali, kwani unaonaje hii mambo ya Trump? Unaonaje hii mambo ya Ruto? You can't do that. So Maybe this was a calculated approach to convince the people of SIAYA, who had already started getting agitated over the fact that their governor has been missing for quite some time. We've also seen a scenario where the deputy governor has also had to react, probably call for some ceasefire, the tension between the deputy governor and the governor. You know, it's still there ever since the deputy governor had some ill intentions on the governor, and that forced the MCAs in SIAYA County to impeach the deputy governor, but the Senate protected him. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this development, especially from the video shared by Bernard? Bernard being an upcoming political analyst. By the way, I'm going to share a link of his channel. You'll get to understand some of the things he says there. So perhaps if you're watching this video and you've not subscribed, take 1 second and subscribe, like this video. Until you catch up again, stay safe and stay blessed.